Maybe
This basically makes it very difficult to understand.
I don't know. It shouldn't be bad quality. I can try reconnecting.
Doesn't sound that bad now.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. I might pop a giant spot.
The amount of places I need to be, because I need to be at the Harmony Festival for my buff, then I need to be at the guild base for the other buff, and then I'm gonna need to like go to my house to get my stamina.
My black screen, so.
Unlucky.
It didn't end stream though. What the heck?
Revolutionary.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't hear what you said because it cut out. But yeah, I'm gonna try to use my giant spots. And when I run out of giant spots, I can make some really good Ventus ones and use those.
See, I'm just gonna hand all my giant spots over to my ad. You know, because he actually uses them. It's crazy.
I probably should hand some over to my Aisha, but I don't know. My Aisha's fine. I don't really need the giant spots.
Not sure what I'm gonna use these giant hands for, but
Maybe.
that's a good point.
Which we're gonna start tomorrow, right? Game?
You know? We should have just looked at it, and then it probably would have been like, oh yeah, it ends on this day.
Yeah. But when is it ever a 2-day event, you know?
Well, this time.
Every time after farm, I'm like, man, I'm glad I don't have to do that for a while. You know, probably like a month at least. And then we get to do it the next day. To be fair,
now that I don't have like grasp or heritage and you don't have work, it's very difficult to tell what day of the week it is.
See, for me, I always think it's a day ahead. And then I'm pleasantly surprised when it's not. Like, today's Sunday.
Yeah. Like, I was like, why is it just a random event? I'm like, oh, it's probably over the weekend. And then I was like, I literally have no idea what day of the week it is.
Yeah, I keep track through specific things, like trash night, weeklies, and when we did raid, which is Friday. Technically, I should be able to be good to go to work starting on, like, Saturday. I can call in. But they're not going to have the schedule up, so I'll probably have another whole week.
That's a great table.
It is so laggy. We definitely need to dip these people, even if they're really good.
Yeah.
I also think I'm slowly getting my taste back.
Yeah, I can taste a good amount of things, a decent amount now.
Like, the brownies, I figure, just because, like, how rich they are. You know, kind of like how the hot chocolate was. But, like, say, even, like, the taco stuff I made yesterday, it's like, it wasn't, like, nearly as plain as it was, when, we had tacos. It was still plain as frick, and I couldn't, like, really taste everything. But I could taste it more. So... hopefully it's returning, because I would love to have it completely going.
Hopefully it's returning, because I'd love to have it going.
Yeah.
A bit conflicting, but it works.
No. That's one.
MVP.
That's one. Come on. Let's get it. Two.
Can I get two? I see someone in the back.
Hey, yo, we got 2. 3?
The real plot twist. I don't know what you're on, but you got at least damage last round.
I was on lag.
That's fair.
So I couldn't move. I don't even think I attacked once.
I mainly noticed the insane amounts of lag when it takes more than 5 seconds to kill one of these turtles.
See, what are those random explosions?
I don't know.
Hmm. Remember, we still have our house buff that we can get.
Yeah. Actives, actives, actives!
I did. That's why I was so
noticed-
quiet. It's 'cause I was concentrating.
I was just like getting hit and I'm like, man, those guys are annoying. I'm getting hit so many times. I'm like, wait a second, there's a mission.
It's only a 110. Maybe the trick is for me to forget stuff, and then it'll be a super high one for you. You know?
Yeah. I just like to imagine there's like a decent chance that we've missed like a 400%, you know? Just because neither of us have noticed it.
Yeah. I don't understand why they're sadistic and do the, what's it? Don't get hit.
Yeah, it's nice when they do like the don't get hit 60 times, you know?
Yeah, that's at least pretty like, okay, you're fine, right? But it's like
Like,
20?
these armadillos literally hit you like 15 times.
Yeah, exactly. And the jellyfish just don't even hit you, but they hit you. So slowly adds up. So, not pleasant, not pleasant. I keep forgetting to activate my fighter spot at the boss fight. Then I remember we're fine.
Literally, Javen, I am completely forced to use 3 out of 6 of my consumables in that boss fight.
Yeah, I'm guessing wind orb.
Sometimes 4.
How am I down here? And why am I down here?
Because basically, sometimes I don't have enough mana to use my freeze arrow after my Gungnir, so then I need to pop a mana potion, and sometimes I'll need to pop a mana potion for Ace in the hole. So, it's rough.
See, if I ever need mana, I just pop my pie. It's basically like a full heal.
Most of my stuff is basically just like free, you know? Like I got like 300 like mana potion pouches just like chilling in my inventory right now.
Yeah. Alchemist life.
Mm-hmm. Just leveling up, you know me.
Mm-hmm. I wish I was leveling. I could probably level up from turning in fish. Within a minute, 30 seconds, consume that much mana until the dungeon is completed.
Oh, I got it perfectly.
I don't think I'm gonna get it perfectly.
Out of 750 in 10 seconds.
792.
Ooh.
I beat you.
It looks so intimidating. Like when you hover over it, shows the time and the mana in red.
Yeah. I mean, you don't even have to hover over it. You just look, and it shows it in red.
Yeah, that's like gold, you know?
Okay. Oh. I also learned it's not like 25 per run. It's like a 1-to-1 ratio. You know? 1 minute for 1 stamina. So we use about 30. Which means if we have 90 stamina, it's more of an hour and a half. But we have a little bit more than 90 stamina. I say technically we still have 90 stamina. Well, like 93. You know?
Yeah. The power of having 130 stamina.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. But also annoying, so.
I'm also 2 days away from never having to do the showcase event ever.
That's probably what you thought a while ago.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I pop the fighter spot, and then I get MVP really quick.
You do contribute to, like, at least 10% of the damage.
Yeah.
I don't even get how you get, like... Because, like, say, when you were, like, AFK that one time in the boss fight, like, I did, like, literally no damage.
Yeah.
And that came from your one buff.
Well, I don't know, maybe I'm just a crackhead, too. I just never noticed.
Yeah, but then you get, like, half my damage.
Yeah, but, like... To be fair, I do buff. I give you the crit buff and the, what's it? Damage buff. So you're really getting like a 30-40% increase to your attack. Plus you have a little bit of damage for me, so it's like 50%. You know?
Yeah. Wonder if we're gonna get another 10% mission.
We can only hope. Hopefully it's something really annoying. Like 30 seconds, 9 actives, go. You know?
Literally easy.
I might be able
in
to...
3 minutes, however.
Yeah, that's true. See, the boss damage one always seems scary, but it's not very scary. Like 5% is pretty easy to do.
Yeah, I get that in my debuffs.
I don't know if I get that in my debuffs, since my debuffs don't do damage, but... So in fact, I know I don't. But... With my buff, yes, because my A move gives me souls, so that if I use Shadow Bolt to get me the combination things to use my Reign of Chaos, which buffs. That...
Oh yeah, I guess technically my debuffs are also buffs, so I could consider it as either.
Yeah.
Crazy.
See, my Asia, I didn't really realize how good of a debuffer they were, but they're pretty nasty. That's why now in, like, the raid, and even when we play, I use, like, specific skills, even though they seem kind of useless. Like my little, like, prison, because it gives us increased resistance and decreases their resistance. And then Dark Web, because obviously mana, as well as it does good damage when their resistance are decreased. And then Aging just makes us do a ton more damage to it and slows them down. So just like, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I also don't know how Eden Zero relates to Fairy Tail. I don't know if it's like, kind of just
Like
has...
Soul Eater.
See, I don't know, because like, I think with that, it's more so supposed to be just like references, not really relating to anything, like in a certain like time or place. You know what I mean? But see, it's the same way with this, because like, I don't know where it would be. Like, it definitely takes place in the same kind of like world, kind of like Soul Eater and stuff like that. Like, it's the same world. You know, they both exist in the same place. But it's like, it's weird. It's like, you know, I have no idea why, like, say, like, Natsu and stuff would be in the other, like, planet and stuff like that, you know? And all that stuff. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. To be fair, we still have a couple episodes of Fairy Tail left, you know what I'm saying? So maybe suddenly they learn there's a bunch of different planets and they have spaceships and crap. But I don't think so. Could be wrong, though. That hurt. That burned. Okay. We officially have 90 stamina left, dude.
Crazy.
So about an hour and a half left. So we'll be done around 7-ish. Which won't be too bad. Or bad odds, you know what I'm saying?
Not odds at all.
Yeah. And then, Sonic Adventure.
Maybe one day I'll even get a Chlorite Seed.
See, I'm pretty sure the last character I did was Sonic, if I'm correct. Because I'm pretty
Understandable.
sure I figured Sonic's would be the hardest. You know? I figured the other ones would be more, like, tedious, but, like, Sonic's would be difficult. I'd be right. You know? Because, like, another thing, a lot of the characters, like, I don't think any of the other characters have more than, like, 4 stages. Knuckles might have, like, 5. But, like, it's not that many at all. You know? But then Sonic has, like, 9. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do all the other characters first. But, yeah. You just, struggling a bit with Amy. You know? And a little bit of Gamma, you know?
Eh.
Because what, you're missing, like, 2 stages on both of them?
Yeah.
I mean, you
Only
could
difference is
easily...
I'm missing the coin ones too. On Amy.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the coin ones, as I've said a million times. Like, they're the main annoying thing. I don't think they'll be as annoying in Sonic Adventure 2. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the fact that, it's just like, get the rings, you know? And I'm pretty sure it's like, it ends. So, it seems like it's kind of nice. But, I don't know. But, some of them seem like they could be annoying, like Tails and stuff. Because if I lose it every time I'm hit, it's going to be kind of annoying. But I'm sure I'll be able to get through it. First step's just beating the game. You know, which will probably be difficult in its own right. Luckily, though, it's kind of like this, where it's like, then I only have to worry strictly about stages. Like, I'm not going to have to worry about watching cutscenes or, like, fighting bosses. Except for the boss rush thing, but people already said that's extremely easy. You know? Or more so, it doesn't take that long. Which, I doubt it really will be that bad. Like, hopefully, like, dying doesn't fully restart you or anything like that. Just, like, you restart the boss fight. You know?
Yeah.
But even if I have to just, like, not die, I'm sure I could do that. And just
Yeah,
might be a
because
little
we got
annoying.
something like, oh, your health stays between rounds, because health is
Yeah.
just quits.
Rings, yeah. Hey, you. Hey, you, Tycoon. How's it going?
Plus, there probably is an Egg Viper.
You'd be right.
I'll tell you one thing, if there was a boss rush and it ended with Egg Viper, I would not do that boss rush.
Why not, Jared?
If it started with Egg Viper, I'd consider it.
I don't think any of the bosses are that bad in Sonic Adventure, except for Chaos.
That's true.
Perfect Chaos is a bit of pain. But yeah, Tycoon, we did learn that it is thermal based. So, we can start putting the PC together. We still need the power supply though, so I'm not too in a rush. Because I'll just attach them both at the same time. But, yeah. I thought I was killing them, not dying. It's a good thing I spawned in the hole.
Wonder where that happened.
Yeah. Not like I could witness you falling in the hole.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, but, yeah. I'm a little bit worried about Sonic Adventure 2, but I don't think there's that many annoying bosses. Like, I don't even think the final boss, if I remember, is, like, that bad. Definitely not as bad as, like, Perfect Chaos. But some of the stages I could see being annoying, just having to do all the crap. But I'm sure I'll get past it, as long as, like, none of the things are terrible, you know? But, we'll see. We'll see. I think for the most part, it'll be fun with a lot of stages, even if it's tedious. I just have a feeling ones like the space stages and the final stage are going to be really annoying. You know? But I feel like a good amount of people were able to, like, get it. So it can't be that bad, you know? Or that tedious. Neil. Also Tycoon, right? My Pokemon team in Brill, or is it Shining Pearl? We have Shining Pearl. Is crazy, bro. Not competitively, and not really PvE wise, but we finally replaced the Bidoof, right? Absolutely crazy. But now, like, our lead, aka like sweeper, is Crobat, right? Which I kind of forgot Crobat existed, and then I thought it was a trade evolution, not a friendship evolution. But
Then it evolved. And it's
yeah,
Sunstones to evolve stuff like that, right? Trade
what?
evolutions?
Friend evolutions?
Trade evolutions.
I think it's trade and friend evolutions.
Okay. Good, because I got a Sunstone.
Nice. I think you buy Sunstone somewhere, I assume. Or
You can
somewhere.
get a lot of stuff in the Grand Underground.
Yeah.
I got a ton of different stones. I got some items.
Yeah. I definitely plan on doing it, but I need it for a specific reason. Because,
Yeah,
like, say,
grinding
friendship,
level.
I'm fine. You know. Because, like, friendship isn't that annoying to get. It's not something I really have to, like, go out of my way. But, like, say if I literally need a stone, you know?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
say if, like,
Also,
Machop or something like that.
I walked up to the people, talked to them, went to the Stunky, talked to it, it gave me the zoom lens, and then I talked to the other guy and they gave me the wide lens. So I'm not sure what you're doing wrong.
Maybe I'll
Sure
try
you
it
can,
again.
like, get it. And did you talk to both of them?
Yes, Jared. You literally saw me do it in the order.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah. Maybe it's just that you have to do it in the specific order, but since I already messed up the order, that's what I figured it could have been.
Pretty sure I talked to the girl twice, then the guy, then the Stunky.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you had to do something else first, like trigger a cutscene, something like that. I don't know. I can try later. Anyway, I do plan on renting Diamond, maybe not directly after, but at some point after, you know, just to get like the specific Pokemon, you know? And I think we can trade, or at least use Pokemon Home to like transfer between games, you know? So we should be able to get the Shiny Charm. You know?
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of the plan. Is I want to beat Pearl and get all the Pokemon and all that. And then we can either get Shin Megami Tensei or we could just immediately ride Diamond. You know?
Yeah.
And then get all the Pokemon. My main thing is I'm trying to consider what kind of team I want to use in Diamond. Because I don't want it to be the same team. You know? Because I'm sure you're going to use Gliscor.
Oh, you know I will. And is that exclusive before Elite Four?
Yeah. I will probably use Skunk Tank, since that's an exclusive on the other side. So at least we have those that we'll use, you know, to like swap up our team.
Sweeper.
Same, bro, same. And I know I can learn Flamethrower through TM. Then though, I'm not sure where my team's going. I'm thinking about using a Machop, at least at the beginning, instead of Budew. Because I might use a Budew this playthrough, since you plan on replacing yours, you know?
Yeah.
So, I might use that this playthrough. Maybe not, though. I'll at least evolve it, obviously, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try to avoid it, because that way I can just use it in the next playthrough. You know? I'm also thinking about using Floatzel next playthrough. Like having those two. And also, possibly, I might save some other heavy hitters. Like, I might get Garchomp this playthrough, but the next playthrough I might just get, like, Lucario. You know, to kind of split it, you know, some of the cool pokes.
Yeah.
But then I still don't know which ones. Like, Lucario, I don't even think we have access to. Same with, what's it? Like, Garchomp. So, I'm not sure exactly what I want to, like, use 100%, you know?
Also, I found the final member of this team.
So what's your team looking like then?
Well, I got Cricketoon. I
Yep.
have Altaria.
Well, do you
I
have
have...
Altaria? Or Swablu?
No, not yet.
But you will have Altaria.
Yes. I have Meditite. I have Pachirisu. How many have I named so far?
I think 4.
Okay. Then I have Gastrodon. Is that it?
Yeah.
And a Bastiodon.
Is that one of the ones we can get in here?
Yep. I already got an Armor Fossil.
Nice. We got some
Not
from
sure if
the
I need
underground?
multiple. Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to go to the museum for that. And they can turn
Gotcha.
it into it. I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure you have access to it. You might just want to get Fly, though, before walking all the way back, if you don't already have it. I think you need to be at the gym for it.
Yeah. Unlucky. Oh, yeah, because you beat the gym, that gives you access to Fly, and then you can go to the warehouse to Fly.
Yeah. Did I even explore the warehouse?
I'm pretty sure you just went in and got the thing, got out.
And then went to the other route. You might not be able to do anything in the warehouse or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
All I
Either
know
way.
is that my team's looking pretty stacked after that.
Yeah, my team, how it's looking right now is, we have Luxray, at least as a placeholder. I would like to get Magnezone. You know?
I hope there's some, like, really cool lightning types, because Pachirisu's stats are...
Honestly, though, maybe that's another one I'll save for my other playthrough, since I already have a Luxray. You know? Maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep Crobat. I don't know if I'll keep Staravia or Staraptor, but as of right now, they're still a menace, so. And then I think I'm gonna run Ponyta as my fire type unless there's one that really like shines. You know?
Yeah.
But then for my other types, I'm not too sure. Like, I have Budu right now, but like I said, I might just save Budu for my next playthrough. You know, since I could start with it earlier and actually, like, use it.
Yeah.
But I don't know for sure. But basically, I plan on using my big 3, at least for now, like my Luxray, Crobat, and Staraptor. I don't know if they're going to be permanent members or not, but I plan on keeping them unless there's something that really comes its way. And then, who else do I have? I know I have my Budu, because I'm just trying to get Friend Evolution. And then my Baniri, which I don't really plan on using, but I want to get it evolved. But I might use it. I don't know if it's any good. And then, who's in my last slot right now?
Not sure.
I don't know if it was someone I was trying to evolve. Or maybe, no, I already named it, because we have the big 3, Ponyta, and then Baniri. What's it? Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. I will probably get Garchomp, though. And that'll definitely be a member of the team. And then we'll see. But next playthrough, I will probably use Budu. And I'll probably use... I think that was the last one to re-get buffs. Anyway, Budu, Floatzel, probably Magnemite if I can get it. If not, I might use Electabuzz, because I'm pretty sure Electabuzz is like the exclusive. I don't really know other than that, though, what I want to use. I'll probably use Lucario then, too, as my fighting type. Since I have close combat, I probably won't worry about it, but on my other playthrough, I will probably get that. So that's what, 4 members already, or 3? I don't know. Floatzel, Budu, Magnemite, and then Lucario. We still need 2 more people, and I probably want one of those people early on.
You want to go on like a fire type and...
I don't have a flying type yet, do I?
Yeah, but flying is actually pretty good.
Maybe I'll get a Hoot as like a placeholder.
Yeah.
And then
Noctowl is pretty insane.
Kind of insane, not really insane. I also might get a Geodude Rock. I don't know. I don't like trade evolutions though. They're kind of just a pain. I could also run Gengar though, like later on once I have access to it. And that could be like the trade evolution I go for. Plus Ghost is
Are there
pretty
any good dark types besides Weavile?
cool. I think Absol, but I don't. That also might be other gen.
Yeah.
But technically they're not like legendaries. They're like regular Pokemon. So I'm not sure. I'm not too worried about dark types, because a lot of things just learn dark moves, and that's usually good enough for me.
True.
Yeah. I could also use something like Alakazam
Dark Compass Crunch, you know?
if I wanted to on my team. That might be a good thing. Because an Alakazam and a Gengar together, that could be a pretty hefty sweeper team already. You know? And those would be early on.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'll do, at least as a placeholder. Because I think if I have a Budew and then Abra before the first gym, that could be pretty nasty. You know? And I can go and pick up my Floatzel. And then just going to be waiting for, like, Magnemite, Riolu, and, like, my Buizel.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty nasty. And then maybe replace some people if I get ones that I want to replace. For this team, though, like I said, I think I plan on keeping it the way it is, except I'll probably replace Budew or my Lopunny when I get them with Garchomp. And then I'm still in the market for Water type, but I probably will run Weavile just because Ice Dark seems pretty cool. You know?
Yeah.
And I think it fit my team pretty well. And then if I can, Ledian. Maybe that'll be my team. You know? Yeah. Garchomp and Weavile I add, and then possibly Ledian. The only thing is that if I wanted to use Ledian, I think I'd have to get rid of either my Staraptor, my Luxray, or my Ponyta. So, I'm not against replacing one of those.
Probably use a Heracross.
Huh?
In the other version, I'll probably use a Heracross.
Might not be a bad idea. I can tell you one thing, I definitely don't plan on using my starter.
True.
I'll probably get Chimchar on the other playthrough, though. Just because why not?
I'll probably get, like, Piplup, use him to sweep the first gym, then get rid of him.
Ah, yes. I think it kind of depends on what your team you want it to be. We also have to ditch these people.
You can get beforehand is Budew, so
you can also get Machop. That's what I was considering.
That's a good point.
Plus, you got to remember, people can be filler. You know, like I'm definitely not going to struggle at that first gym. To be fair, I'm also going to get Budew, but like this time, I like say if I didn't have a person, I would just get a Budew or a Machop and just use it temporarily. The main reason I would say Machop is because you could actually like use Machop and Machoke for a bit as a placeholder.
Plus, low sweep probably like absolutely annihilates an Onix.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll be fine if you run a Machop. Plus, like I said, Machamp is actually pretty solid. It's like pure fighting, which could be good in a lot of situations. Specifically the first gym. But like there's a lot of normal types and it can just be used like one of your main like sweeper people.
Yeah. Like as I said, like my high jump kick, like literally just like one shots everything.
Yeah, well high jump kick is known for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my other team seems like it's gonna be pretty powerful. I'm using a Gengar, an Alakazam, Lucario, and then I have my Roserade, Floatzel, and Magnezone. That sounds like a pretty fierce team.
Yeah.
So. Bang. Easy.
Maybe I'll get a Sea King.
Huh?
Maybe I'll get a Sea King.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how good Sea King is.
Pretty sure they're pretty good.
I also try to think of, like, the placements in which I get things. Because, like, say, if I get a Budu and Alakazam, or more so Kadabra, early on, I should be fine with just those two until I get a Floatzel. And then those three should be able to carry me until I get, like, what's it? What were the other three? A Lucario, Magnemite, and, whichever one the last one was, I
Make
forgot.
sure to use 2 quick slots, you know, just in case.
Yeah, I already did, as soon as it appeared. Pretty good 170. But, yeah. Because you kind of got to consider the place in which you get... Oh, yeah, it was Gengar. Yeah, so honestly, I feel like that won't be that bad. Because, like, by this time in the game, I'll already have 4 members to my team. Which is about what I have on, like, right now.
Yeah.
You know? And I think Budu and Kadabra will be able to handle most of the stuff that comes my way until I get my Buizel. And then Gengar will come short after that. You know?
Yeah.
And I don't think the first 2 gyms will be that big of an issue. Because the first gym I'll be able to sweep with Budu. Second gym I should be able to sweep fairly well with my Kadabra. You know?
Yeah.
And then the third gym is fighting. And I'll have a Gengar, or not a Gengar, but probably like a Haunter and a Floatzel by that point. So I don't think I'll have anything super effective against it. I'm trying to think. Oh, wait, I'll Psychic. So, yeah. I should be able to handle that. Yeah, so honestly, I'm kind of digging that team. That could be pretty slick. The thing is, though, is I don't know how long it's going to take to get some of these Pokemon. You know? Like, when are we going to encounter Riolu? And, Gibble. And Magnemite. And, Weavile. And Ledian. Those are the 5, Jared. I mean, we're only, like, what? About 3 gyms deep? Almost 4?
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean, still have a good bit of Pokemon left. But, yeah. I'm digging my team. I really am. There was absolutely no way I wasn't going to get a Shinx, though, since once I learned it was an early on Pokemon, that's what really was the deciding factor for me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, early game Pokemon that are really nice. And then it shows, like, the, the Shinx. And I think it was another one, too, but maybe it was Budu. I don't know. And I'm like, okay, yeah. It's time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And once I learned that, I figured that it was going to be, like, the one, like, really early on Pokemon. And then it was. How am I hit 8 times?
Oh, I hit 4.
Dear God. I've already hit 10 times. If this is a 20, I'd be pooping myself right about now.
Probably give a lot more XP.
Never know. I don't think they really matter. I think everything's random. Like how difficult challenges and the reward. It's not like the harder the challenge, better the reward.
Unlucky.
Why is it so laggy? Especially like over here. This side is like so laggy every time I get here. Okay. Now if I had to get hit 20 times, I'd really be pooping myself. I'd be completely pooped, Jared. Pants ruined. Because I'm at 19. But, yeah. Either way, I'm looking forward to both my teams. The only thing though is that I don't know which one I want to like focus on doing like some of the stuff like the Grand Underground on. Like which one wants to be my main profile.
I'll probably just do Pearl.
That's what I'm thinking too, but like it's gonna be annoying because we're gonna have to rent Diamond and then rent Pearl again. That's the only issue I see. But we can still do it. But yeah. Already this game already seems like it takes longer than some of the other Pokemons, which I like personally.
Yeah.
Because like maybe Sword and Shield actually took a good bit we didn't really realize. But like I said, when I played Let's Go Eevee, I finished that game in like 10 hours. Because it was legitimately just felt like every city had a gym. And I just did it. You know?
Yeah.
Because I was worried that this might be like just as like short. But I'm glad it isn't. Because I feel like there's a lot of towns that just don't have gyms. Like the routes actually have Pokemon to fight and stuff. You know? So I'm a fan. I like it. But yeah. I'm looking forward to playing Sword and Shield again too, but I want to wait until we have Shield before I start Sword.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we're really going to be able to find it. Because I have a feeling, if anything would have happened to it, if Kai and Carol don't have it, which I don't know why they would if they had Sword, is that I must have put it somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that would make sense. But to be fair, someone could have moved it after I put it somewhere.
True.
But yeah. I have no idea. Because it's definitely not in my stuff. That's the only thing. I don't know. Worry about it some other time. Maybe like when we're actually ready to play it.
Yeah.
It's not like we didn't try searching, but yeah. Either yeah, I want to make some cool Sword and Shield teams.
I'm telling you, when I play Shield, Mimikyu is gonna be my sweeper.
I already know one Pokemon I'm 100% using.
Dracopult.
But yes, I do want to get Dracopult. But I also really want to get Sizzlepede.
Gen 8, so I'm literally just gonna have like the sweep team.
I really want
I don't know.
Sizzlepede.
I was
That's what
never
I mean.
really interested in him.
I was always interested in him, just he was fire.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. This is having a very different effect than Sword and Shield, because we both got fires like really, really early.
In what?
Sword and Shield.
Yeah. Because I definitely don't plan on getting like Dubwool or
If you really think
Corvus
about
or
it, I
anything.
got a Abomasnow equivalent. Because he's
Yeah.
really slow, pretty powerful, and
Well, I can tell you, that's one thing I'm not gonna get is an Abomasnow.
To be fair, Abomasnow is also 4 times resistant to ground.
Yeah, well, that's not what I'm worried about. I wonder, did I even have a poison type? Oh yeah, Toxicity. Man, how am I gonna say no to that? Oh, I'll probably also get the Zigzagoon.
Oh, that's true. It's like I completely forgot about the form, despite having one on my team.
Which was what?
Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I will probably be running... I mean, to be fair, I know a lot more about the games competitively now as well, so... I feel like that'll definitely help. You know?
Yeah. Oh, I know. I get a double.
Why, though? You know?
And then I do the cringe strat to, like, literally win anything.
Man, sounds great. See, as much as I would like to use, like, Flygon and Toxtricity, I feel like I've already used them in this. You know? So it's like... It seems weird to use them again.
There's
Plus,
just so many options.
The
Plus
thing is,
I'm
those if I use
just working
Draco
on
Bolt,
these,
though, it's probably not a reason to use Fly Gun.
Yeah. Wonder what other Pokemon there are. Maybe I'll use Turtonator.
I know, I feel like there's probably, like, so many Pokemon that we just forgot existed in Sword and Shield.
It's not even more so that I forgot they existed. Just like, I'm pretty sure
You ignored
Turtonator
them.
also was shield specific or shield possible to get, you know?
I don't know.
And then Mimikyu was just impossible to get.
Yeah.
Almost as impossible as that perfect IV did out.
That's true. I feel like there's probably a good amount of Pokemon Sword and Shield that I just, like, didn't go for whatever reason. So I kind of want to...
Yeah, like Barraskewda, I'm telling you. Guys act like really bad, I've realized, but like, he's really fast.
Then you can use him, Druid.
That's true. I could be like a sweeper with no attack. Call that
Exactly.
Pachirisu.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like I'd have a blast replaying Sword and Shield.
Yeah, I know, because I feel like I'd have like, I don't know.
Such a
I'd
better
have lot more
mindset,
freedom, you know?
and like, yeah, you'd have a lot of freedom,
Like,
and you'd
yeah,
have
I
just
feel
like
when I found
better
Charcoal
mindset.
and like Boltund, I'm like, I need to run these guys. Like, super cool, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm gonna run neither of those.
Yeah.
Might even run a Scatterbug. Never know.
I don't think I'd run Scatterbug personally, but you never know. Plus, I didn't play Shield, so there's probably some exclusives or at least different encounter rates that I'd run into.
Yeah. One thing that I've really learned that like
Is the
an ability
Pokemon
I,
on
like,
your shirt
really don't
green
like.
or the same color as your wall? What do you mean? Is it like invisible?
Now I want to see this.
Oh, it's kind of... It must be green. But it's not green. It's Pikachu. And it's yellow. But I guess it's like a greenish yellow.
Probably just dark.
I can see the game behind your shirt. That's kind of cool. I've always thought about wearing a green shirt. I thought it'd be cool, but I don't have any green shirts. Because who has green shirts? I had a green, like, jacket that was pretty cool, but I don't know where that went. Yeah. Tycoon, have you ever gotten, like, into a Pokemon game? Not even, like, super into it, like... You know, like, where me and Deirdre are talking about, like, metas and stuff like that, but, like... Just, like, vibe with the Pokemon game.
Oh god, no! I found my strategy in Sword and Shield. Is there a way to like buy berries, like plant them?
I don't know.
Because if so, you know I'm running that Snorlax.
Uh-huh. I might run a Bunnelby. If it has the, what's it, huge power?
Not possible.
Is it the hidden ability?
Yep.
Maybe that isn't very possible.
You can always run a Contrary Shuckle.
I don't think I will, though.
Behold, the reason why I never got into competitive Shield, not Shield, Sword. That and no online, but...
Yeah. I wanted
wanted
to
a
get
really
into shiny
complicated
hunting,
team.
but couldn't get the shiny charm.
Unlucky. 2 Dreams Crush.
Eh. Those are basically our roles in the Pokemon things. I'm the shiny hunter and you're the competitive player.
Exactly. I just have too many things that I want to do.
So many shinies I want to catch.
Because there are just so many Pokemon, David.
Oh, I know.
Imagine the Drizzle Dame Brock Pelipper. Hurricane, Scald, Surf, Tailwind. I can see it. I can see it now.
I don't know if I can, Jared. I don't know if I can even imagine.
Not even sure what Regalecki's in, but he's insane. There are also Pokemon that I haven't even seen before on Showdown, which is something.
I don't think that's possible, seeing as we collectively got all the Pokemon.
Well, yeah, but they're probably like something we haven't seen for Legends.
What?
Currently, they're banned. Probably because people don't know the stats.
Maybe. It could also be from the DLCs.
Oh, that's true. One thing that I learned of, like, kind of recently is, like, the Galarian, like, Scyther and his sick evolution.
Galarian Scyther?
Yeah, it's like Cleaver, but, like, spelled weird.
I don't know if
It
I've
looks
ever seen
intimidating.
a Galarian Scyther.
I don't think I've seen the Scyther, but I've seen Cleaver.
Who knows? I can't wait for Legends. It's gonna be dope. I honestly can wait for it, though. Because I wouldn't mind doing, like I said, like, getting all the Pokemon in this game and then getting at least the exclusives in Diamond. Getting the Shiny Charm and stuff, you know? And then playing Megami Tensei. Dear God, stop being so laggy! I literally can't attack! It'll literally just be standing there. And me trying to use my demonic breath. You best believe once I get my power supply, Jared, this PC's getting the boot. As soon as my other PC is functioning, this one is out of my room. It would actually be super cool if I got, like, paid, like, leave on, like, because of, like, having Corona. You know?
Yeah. Someone told me that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I doubt it, but I don't know, though. Because, like, how are they gonna, like, be like, oh, you have COVID, you now have to die because you don't make money?
True.
That seems like a... What's it? Also bad. You know? Would be cool. Okay. Yeah, my team is actually going to be so crisp and clean. So yeah, I might play one of the games, probably Sword and Shield, maybe at least Shield. I'm just going to play with having like one sweeper the entire time. That's going to be my entire play style. You know?
Oh yeah, it's not Galarian Scyther, it's Hisuian Scyther. Photos from the DLC.
Gotcha. Yeah, either way, right? Yeah. I want to just try, like, playing the Pokemon game, like, with just a single sweeper. I feel like I kind of played Sword and Shield like that when I first played it with my Incinerators. But I feel like I used my other Pokemon a bit, too.
Yeah. Because, like I say, that's definitely how it felt with me, too. It's like, my, Harriet was, like, OP as frick. It was, like, Godspeed, he had Snipe Shot.
When is Jared going to play friendly 2v2s with you? Who knows?
I haven't hopped a Brawl in, like, a month and a half.
Yeah, kind of same here. I've never been happier. I've also never been sicker, but I don't think that's related. The happier might be. Except I can't taste food. That makes me a little unhappy.
And that is really the sickness.
Now, I think the thing that makes me unhappy about being sick isn't the fact that I can't taste food. It's the fact that I literally don't have the strength to, like, exercise. And it just feels so blah. When, like, I don't even, like, do, like, my like, weights and sit-ups and stuff like that. Just feels bad, you know? Because, like, I haven't done the elliptical in, like, at least a month. But that's also because the elliptical's been messed up. But the weights, I literally can't, like, I could probably do like 5 lifts, you know, like 5 sit-ups, but then I'm like literally dead. Not like exhausted in terms of like, oh man, my muscles are really pulled and I can't do anymore. It's like literally like I'm dying. Like, I'm more so like I literally just like my bones. So that's why I want to not feel sick anymore. Like an exercise again. Because it's not like exercising is fun, but like it still feels good to do, you know? See, what are these random explosions? I literally have no idea. What Jared's been doing in place of competitive Brawlhalla is playing competitive Pokemon.
You know, mate.
Like, if he's not playing Sonic Adventure or, like, Pokemon, then he's playing Pokemon Showdown on his tablet or his PC. If I ever catch Jared alone, that's what he's doing.
It's true. It's bound to happen one of these times.
Man, I love just taking damage. It's completely unavoidable. Reminds me of Undyne.
Hey.
Don't worry, now I'm gonna get it full health. You know my move there that does no damage? But don't worry, it can heal it to full. I think that's so stupid when games do that. Like, oh, don't worry, you do literally 1 damage with this move. But when they're healing from getting hit, oh, it's literally millions of damage that I'm doing.
Yeah. Stupid.
Anyway, we're getting buffs. Guess I might as well clean my house stamina. And my affinity. I probably should feed my pets today. But it's just such pain, you know?
Yeah.
I also should upload my videos to YouTube. Like the...
Well, I gotta feed something back.
Dear God, Jared. Dear God. You know, I'll fill my drink. Because I don't have any water right now. I'll be back in a second, Tycoon. He back.
Webba.
You like the hat, Tycoon? Hello? How's it going? Yes? Yeah, it's pretty nice. 'Tis the season, you know? It's almost December. You know? Which means it's almost 25 days till Christmas. You know? How are you? Pretty good. Pretty solid. Just, you know, grinding the Trosh like I did yesterday. Because of the special event. Pretty nice. Probably pop a giant spot this time, why not? I'm just like a giant East Couture. My material's getting a little bit filled up, but it's fine. Okay, popping the giant.
Hey.
Hey, yo. I got this from a Secret Santa thing like 5 years ago. I wonder if at work we're gonna do a Secret Santa thing. Probably not. People are against fun. If I do, what should I get a person for Secret Santa, right? Perfect gift ideas. Get him like something like super random or super awkward, right? That's like the thing you want to do, right? You want them to be like excited to open the gift and then have like that face of shock and they don't want to show anyone the gift, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's always the best. Okay. Made a double sneeze. I'm envious of the, yes, the giant, I'll just say that, experience event. Yeah, it's pretty great. Because right now, since I'm under 300, I get like 3 times. Which is pretty cool. So it's definitely very nice to have. The downside is that it gets a bit boring to farm Trosh. But to be fair, at least it's better than like farming like L City. That was probably one of the most annoying times. I am a multi-character user of Gong 388. Server is a Korean server. Oh, nice. That sounds dope. That means you have the, what's it? The 4th pass, Asia already. The Alchemist. Lord Azov. We still have yet to get that. The main character I play is Eve, Aisha, and Noah. Nice. Those are both, yes. All three very nice characters to play. They're all very strong, too. I mostly just play Innocent. But I do dabble in some other characters like Aisha. Amazing. I don't know why it has to be so laggy. Very unfortunate. So if the Aurora avatar comes out, please buy it. I like the option. Yeah, I think people were saying that's like a really cool one. Uh-oh. Cleared legend without getting hit. I'm already at 6 hits, Jared.
I'm already at 4.
It's overwhelming. I'm at 7. I didn't get touched. How am I hit 8 times? This sucks. Lagging with a challenge like this is like actually impossible.
If it was impossible, you wouldn't be doing it.
Huh?
If it was impossible, you wouldn't be doing it.
And I probably won't be able to do it. At the rate I'm going. I might just stay at the beginning.
Yes, I'm
Feel
sure
like it's
that'll
slapped.
work out well.
Maybe because this person's here with us.
Maybe.
So I might have to ditch him. After this. Yep, hit 9 times from nothing, or at least I was completely blinded. Okay. Okay, all I gotta do is not get hit by a Trosh. And we'll be fine. The question is, can I go without getting hit by Trosh? Do people just like really like unfreezing Trosh? Is that just like...
Yeah, I'm not even sure how it's possible.
Yeah? Kind of with you in that regard. I have no idea how people even unfreeze Trosh. I think it's like
Especially because
petrify it.
they froze orb beforehand.
I couldn't tell you. Look for them to leave. They're definitely slowing us down. Did you hear him leave, or? I don't want to go with them again.
What if I pretend to leave?
They didn't want to leave, Jared. Unlucky. Well, let's have another 5-minute run. I'm fine. To be fair, though, we're almost done. We only have half our stamina left.
Yeah, easy.
Not bad, not bad. Probably only one more buffer you get. It's gonna feel so nice once I get my PC up and running, and I can like, what's it?
Play the game?
Yes. Because not only could I stream it and play it, right? But it would also look nice.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I feel like it will be a lot more enjoyable if I don't lag in L-Sword. For everyone involved, you know?
Yeah.
Especially if I don't have to worry about like blue screens and stuff, like raid won't be as stressful. You know?
Yeah.
I just hope my PC doesn't have anything quirky about it. You know?
That would make sense.
Like, oh, it really likes to just like close L-Sword randomly. Or close games randomly. Just for the fun of it, you know? Yeah. To be fair, that hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah. It only takes one time.
It's true. Yes, but I cannot wait to play some more Pokemon. Because I'm at like the ocean area, right? Or did I get past the ocean area? I don't know. Oh yeah, I know, because we're at that weird unpowered city. Or I am. Because you're struggling a little bit with the fighting gym. Not as much as I was struggling with the rock gym, to be fair. I feel like Pokemon's also one of those games where it's like the hardest part's like the beginning. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's more so the hardest part is the beginning and the end. You know? But the middle is usually like, you can kind of breeze through it, you know?
Yeah.
At least in my experience, that's how it's been. Nice, we got the level up. You know what that means? 271.
Nice.
Which means we're getting close to the 300. It's going to feel actually amazing to hit 300. It's going to feel even better to hit 350. Because then I'm going to already have 50 points in all skill damage. Which means my people will actually have, like, enough CP. That'll actually feel so nice. Like, for mascots, imagine not having to, like, do, like, dosey and crap. Just being able to do it, you know?
Crazy.
It actually will be, like, insanely nice. Plus, like, my innocent will actually have damage, too.
Yeah.
Which, again, very nice. To be fair, like I said, the damage ERP page, I'm not sure what I want to do with. Because, like, just going into straight up damage doesn't seem that worth it. I'm sure people probably go into, like, MP consumption or just max MP or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
Which makes sense, I guess. Is there a skill cooldown reduction?
Yep.
Maybe people go into that first, though. I feel like that's more important. You know?
Yeah.
Because, like, imagine if you could, like, use Stardust Shower, like, more often. Or, like, your ball savers more often. For Innocent, it wouldn't really help that much. But it would help a little bit.
It'd be great if I could just chain my ace in the hole and ace in the hole. But that'd be
I don't
like
think it would ever be that great. But
I mean, it only has a 17-second cooldown.
yeah, but I don't think it's going to reduce that much. But no, reduce like 5 seconds off your cooldowns, which would be nice. I feel like, honestly, reducing cooldowns for anyone would be pretty useful, but like, even for Innocent, but it wouldn't be that useful. It would be, to be fair, pretty OP on my A-Shot. Because if I could, like, Dark Web more often and stuff like that, just give us all more mana.
Yeah.
All I know is that once I max out my ED and crap, and I can go into some actual skill damage and stuff like that, and like, it's just gonna be insane. I think the best part about it will obviously, you know, be damage and stuff like that, but just having the CP, I feel like would be nice. Because like then we can enter stuff with our farming page, you know.
Yeah.
And same with like our other characters, like I said with Masterclass, it would require less. Or like say I could even start my physical characters, you know. So it's like, this would be really nice to have. Our fastest run is 2 minutes. Oh, they canceled. Oh baby, I think I can play now. To be fair, they were pretty helpful in terms of killing stuff, but I also like to be able to see what I'm doing. That makes it at least more fun, even if it takes like 30 extra seconds.
Also, our fastest run is not 2 minutes.
2:01. But
yep. One day.
Yeah. I think the main reason why we couldn't do that is simply because of it takes too long to clear the stage because like it's just waiting for them to appear.
Yeah.
Like I said, once we reach like 350 ERP, Jared, we're gonna be so set. Because like I said, your entire dungeon page can be maxed out, and then you can have your farming page maxed out with also having, what's it? Okay, you might need to wait for me for that one, Jared.
Nah, you'll be fine.
15%'s a good bet. I definitely would not get that on average.
It's gonna be so slow!
It won't be that slow. I'll just attack a little bit earlier, you know?
Good thing we're in VC for this.
So I can just tell you when.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's just so much XP. If it was like 110, I'd risk it, but
Dang,
it's 160.
XP.
So I'll just get 100% of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Try me. After they reach half health, there's no way you could stop me.
I literally have no idea what that explosion is, by the way, but it scares me every time.
I also don't know what that explosion is.
I
don't know what explosion you're talking about.
I think it might be like Awakening, but I don't know. Because I know the Awakening is just kind of like this little tiny like festival logo thing, you know?
Yeah.
But for some reason when I awaken, there's legitimately just a blue explosion directly in front of me. I don't think it's J unless J's fireworks explode into... What's it?
Yes, it's fireworks.
Listen, rockets.
I mean, they would be fireworks if they exploded like that.
Okay, we so far have 1%.
Same here. Make sure to use your fighters.
Oh, I did. We're good.
Clean getaway! I got that way faster than I should have. Someone tells me we can get like 300% there.
Maybe. Maybe. It's possible.
Cause like, say my Gungnir got it for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure my Reign of Chaos is what got it for me.
Unless, of course, Gungnir is a lot stronger than I thought.
You also gotta remember that's still 5% each of their health. You know?
Dang. Yeah.
Still a good bit to do in, like, that little... I feel like it's weird how I do so... That explosion! You not just see that huge nuke of blue and white everywhere?
No. I'm turning on other player skill effects. I want to see this.
It's literally just straight up, just like, yeah,
okay, this is gonna be hard to differentiate. I saw like 6 explosions.
No, you'll know when it's there. You'll know when it's there.
Will it just be a screen?
You might have to be near me, because it seems like it explodes on top of me, but...
Well, we seem to go to completely different spots in every substage.
It doesn't happen super often, just like...
Oh god. We only have a minute!
True. Anyway, I find it weird how it's like I can get the percentages pretty easy, yet I do so little damage. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like it's mostly when I awaken, but yeah. I watched someone PvP in this game.
Which sword character was it?
How'd you feel about it? Why do people do no damage to each other? It depends on how people do it. Because, like, first, a lot of people, he was also level 99, 308. Yeah, okay. Well, level 99 isn't really that impressive. That's, like, every character. But the 308 was pretty nice. It was a chunk. Yeah, well, Chung's also not really known for doing too much damage.
Yeah, Chung is basically known for, especially like Fatal Phantom.
Just
It's
flying
basically
around.
just get
The
mana,
little kid with the bolt
and then
gun.
like just link them.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess that's really every Chung, because I'm thinking of, I forget what it's called. Pretty sure it's a scent move.
Yeah. Either way, a lot of people go by different rules when it comes to PvP. Because you were probably watching, like, ranked. Which means you can, like, use your gear. So a lot of people, like, have specific gear to make it so they're, like, super tanky. And, like, do, like, a good amount of damage and all that. But a lot of people, like, say if you were to play, like, you'd probably just be in the sparring rooms. Which, like, people do, like, either only sparring gears allowed or, like, no gear. And you do, like, more damage and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it doesn't last 15 minutes a match of a bunch of passive cancers.
Yeah. It's not like you do a ton of damage or anything. But you still do, like, damage.
Unless you're rage arts.
Yes, unless you're rage arts. But it really depends, because there's some characters that are meant to be heavy hitters, like, say, Raven. And stuff like that. And, like, say, even, like, Infinity Sword. Plus, you can use skills, so those are, like, a good way of damage. There's a bunch of different, like, ways to do it.
Chung was probably my most boring character that I've ever done PvP on.
There's a guy who is 315 blue number streaming at the moment. Is it in KR or is it like NA? And what's their name? Because I know there's a lot of like actual like outsourced streamers who like are actually like sponsored by the game itself, or at least like the creators. And I think everyone is English and you speak English. Okay, okay. See, I don't know how people get to, like, that high of ERP. Like, so quick. To be fair, I guess if you could stack EXP on, like, a Flames of Judgment weapon, I can see that.
Make sure not to get hit.
I already got hit 50 times.
Dang, that's impressive. You got hit 20 times in the same hit.
Why is everyone's blue number higher than yours? That is not true at all, Tycoon.
Define everyone.
Yeah, define everyone. Everyone is like 290, 300 who is streaming. Doubt. A lot of people aren't this high up. There's one guy who was 112. I think 112's on the lower side, though. I think the average is like around 200. You know? If I have the numbers. Well, I don't believe that. Or, like, only the top players right now are streaming. Plus, they're probably whales.
That's true.
This is another guy, he's 284. I'm gonna freaking die, dude. By that, I mean, lose my thing. I just wanna run.
Coward.
Yes. I clicked on another, and he is 263 in KR, I think. Yeah. Well, see, I'm 271, okay? I'm pretty high up there.
I'm 264. Get one up, random guy.
Yeah. And it takes a while to get this high up there. Plus, me and Jared have only recently gotten, like, back into the game. So. This guy is 98. Listen, you don't gotta harass the guy, Tycoon.
Your gameplay looks very chaotic.
It's one frame gameplay. One frame play. Dear God, 26 hits.
God, guy straight up killed me.
Almost. Oof. This girl's only level 45 and has no blue number. Yeah, it's probably like their first character. Because you unlock ERP like after third job or something like that, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. You unlock to where you can get the blue numbers after you have like a character already like maxed out. And then after that, you start earning XP whenever you're using a character that's already level 99. Because like your EXP goes into that instead of your level. So basically though, your blue number is like your actual level. You need to step up your game? Nah. A lot of the people who have those higher ERPs, Tycoon, is, what's it? 300 when? Well, probably a good bit time. Not a super long amount of time, but...
300 a day, let's go.
Yeah. But, yeah, 350 is kind of like my goal as of right now. To like really, I guess technically 300 is more of my goal, but I want to reach 350. But I plan on farming a lot of these days. But the main thing of how people get so high up, Tycoon, is just by spending money in the game. Wait, was Jared 291? No, Jared's under me.
Yeah.
He's 264, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you got the mana.
Yeah. Yeah. Technically, I mean, me and Jared could optimize gaining more XP every day. Because, like, say, if we did our stamina every day on this, instead of, like, trying to focus on, like, some other side things, we would basically be getting, like, half a level a day. So, yeah. Basically, like, a level over, like, 4 hours. Which isn't honestly too bad. But, see, one thing that people have, though, that we were just talking about, is first, if they're like clan leaders or like are with like their clan a lot like that, they can get like certain contracts for guild coins that give you like 50% more XP, which sometimes my clan does, but it's not like I'm like, yo, pop one, you know. And then also you can put EXP stuff on your weapons, which I have some XP on my weapons, but there's like, if you do like if you get the raid weapon and stuff like that, you can socket it with EXP. Like more EXP. So, yeah. Which me and Jared do plan on being crazy, you know, like, I definitely plan on being pretty end game. It just, we're kind of working on stuff slowly. Not like specifically going slowly, it's just, it takes a lot of time to work on things. Probably should start working on rigging more gear, because I almost think it's, like at this point, Jared, there's no point in focusing on Elry node gear.
Yeah.
Because, like, already we're pretty maxed out. Like, say, if I maxed out anything anymore, it would just be, like, to gain 1% into things, you know?
Exactly.
So it's probably time to focus specifically on rigging more gear. But yeah. Like, look, if you look at my weapon right now, Tycoon, the Mystic enchant, I have like a couple like 8% EXP things on there. And on my armor, I have it socketed with EXP increase like 3%. Plus, my ERP page and stuff is socketed with like the 100% in EXP. Which is technically 200%. Plus, right now, we're using a metal that gives us 100% more XP. So, yeah. But like I said, you can... There's these rare Mystic Stones, which are these things. These giant ones, but like better versions, like these ones, these giant shining ones. But these are like really rare to get. Like, what? These aren't even like... I have 4 from like just straight up drops. And then you have to socket them onto the weapons. You have a chance of getting EXP. But on this weapon, you get like 3 giant slots, which giants are just like insane. So, yeah.
Does it give you Luria ones when you open the raid boxes?
I don't think so. It might. I have 11 though, and I have not opened a box.
Well, I have 8, but I know I got one from a box. So either I'm not finding it, or
I can
it
tell
goes
you.
there.
Yeah, honestly, like I said,
one of the drops, so.
yeah, me and Jared are actually pretty high up in, like I said, in terms of like the ERP stuff. Like we're not like super above everyone, obviously, because like there's people who are definitely further than us. But like a lot of people don't really focus on like the ERP as much. Like they basically just run like damage pages and don't really go for like EXP things except on specific days. But yeah. Okay, this should be our last little bit that we're gonna have to do. Because I only have like 23 stamina. I'm sure you're at the same amount.
Yep.
Yeah. So we should be able to finish it. If I went super hard in the paint every day, only grinding ERP, how long would it take me to get to where you are? It would take a while. Like, a while. Because, like, the thing is, you also have stamina in this game, Tycoon. Right? Which is this bar down here. So, each of your characters have their own stamina bar, though. And each, like, stage and stuff takes a certain amount of stamina. So, if you were doing, like, multiple characters a day, that would also help. But the thing is that you'd have to have all your characters, like, scaled up to a part to get good XP. And plus, you'd have to be, like, this far in the game to be able to get, like, to be able to farm this stage, which is, like, I think the best EXP stage in the game right now. So, even, like, say if you had, just for example, 3 characters at the part where you could farm Trosh effectively with, like, an EXP page and stuff like that, it would take you a while. Because, like I said, to get a level, like, say, even though this is a 3 times EXP day, and we have stuff socketed, as well as we're using a 100% EXP metal, like, we still are only gaining, like, at most, like, 4% of an EXP bar every run. So, yeah. It would take a while. Like, a while. Like, at the beginning, you start gaining it pretty fast. Like, you don't really start to get walled until you're, like, at 200. Because, like, even right now, Tycoon, like, these events, they benefit the lower you are. Like, say, if you're below 200 ERP, like, between 1 to 200, you'd be getting 4 times XP. How many months? Let's see. Let's just assume, like I said, if you're running 3 characters doing your stamina every single day on all 3 of them, which would take at least, like, probably, like, 6 hours, especially if you're doing, like, Trosh. Right? Assuming you already have all 3 of those people geared. Let's see, if about, like, every day you could probably gain a level if you were doing 3 characters fully. So I guess you could get there, like, decently fast. Like, assume if you were gaining a level a day for doing 3 characters, like, entire stamina on Trosh, right? Like, to reach, like, this high would be a lot. But it's also kind of hard to measure because of the fact that you'd be starting at 0 ERP, so you wouldn't have, like, the EXP boost from the ERP. So, I'm not too sure. But it would definitely take you a couple months at most if you were, like, literally playing every single day. Like, on multiple characters. What is the best stage clearing character in the game? Some people consider my character one of the best. What's it? Like, farming characters. Everyone's just canceling on chain.
Right, the same person, like 16 times. I think they're going though.
Okay. Yeah. It also depends though, Tycoon, because some characters are, say, better than Innocent, But the downside is they need to be more geared because they don't do as much damage. Like, say, there's this character called Serial, which is like Eve, which can clear, like, the best in the game. The difference is, though, is that her little, like, energy needles and stuff don't do that much damage, so you need to have, like, a ton of, like, be super over-geared for it. But I think probably the best clearers, at least in my opinion, is probably, at least out of the ones I've experienced, is probably Innocent or Mad Paradox. Those are like two of the best clearers. Which, Jared plays Mad Paradox. Well, not right now, but that's his ult. And then I play Innocent. But see, Jared's character is also really good at bossing, so it kind of balances out, because if I do most of the clearing and then he does the bossing, we can clear the stage pretty well. Like, basically, I would say Innocent is like Saren. Or no, I guess more like Eve's like Saren, right? In like Warframe, you know, like where you can just like do the poison thing, right? And then let's see. Trying to think of what MP would be. So MP would probably be a better clear than Innocent, I'd imagine. But I don't really know who else is good clears in like Warframe.
Okay, what's a Warframe?
Oh, there you go. And then Jared's character is like Korra, like the stupid one-shot whip, clear everything, bullcrap, you know. And then Innocent's like what's it, Valkyrie, or no? Which one is the one that can go mortal into like the blood claws?
I don't know. I remember it sounding like. Was it? I remember like always mixing up Korra, the glass person, and the claw person.
Yeah, well, either way, the claw person is like this. Because first of all, I have claws, but also just kind of like Garuda. No, it's the girl, the one that you get from the stupid dog boss, not Jackal. Like the dog tamer guy, the guy who makes the dog. And you have to fight them both.
Oh,
Gar's the glass one. Yeah, it's not the glass one. I think it is Valkyrie. But
Valkyrie's Warcry.
Yeah, I think that's it. The one with the claws.
Is that the one with the claws?
Yeah, because like the Warcry and then the immortal form where like they don't take damage. Either way. I don't know. It's kind of hard to go by. But either way, basically, what's it? MP and Innocent are both like S tiers. That's cool.
Not sure how I died, personally.
Yeah, that's about, yeah. Basically, they're just like some of the best clears. I would say, honestly, they're probably just basically like insane. But the blood flame with the claws is Garuda. Ah, yeah. Well, I'm talking more so about, but yeah. Basically, like I said, MP and Innocent both just have like really good screen nukes. So it's very good. Maybe that's more of a good example. It's more like Code Serial's like Ember with like her world on fire thing, where she just lights all the enemies on fire. And then, what's it? Innocent and MP are like Saren, where they just like poison everything and then destroy everything. But yes. There's probably some other really good clears that I'm forgetting about, but I don't really play those characters or see those characters, so yeah. But yeah, like say if you played MP or Innocent, you'd be fine for like dungeon farming. Yep. Cape. No.
Okay.
Yeah. It definitely takes a while to get, like, the CRP. Like I said, we could definitely be, like, you know, doing more to work towards CRP. But, like, we're also focusing on some other things as well. Because, like, say, we're also trying to focus on just getting stronger. Because, like, doing like the raid every week and stuff like that to get the accessories, as well as like trying to work on like getting like L tiers and like rigging more gear to try to get a little bit stronger as well. Because most of the time people's like ERP slowly goes up, kind of like ours, and then just on days like this where there's like the events, that's when people just grind. And mostly besides that, they just focus on trying to get drops for like either money or to just get straight up stronger. But usually if they're getting drops for money, it's usually to buy chlorophytes to get stronger. So, yeah. But honestly, like I said, a good amount of people, like, we're above an ERP just because a lot of people, like, they just run their damage ERP on most days. Just for, like, to have higher CP and do more damage to get dungeons done faster. But me and Jared usually just run our farming ERP when we're farming. And that helps a good bit. Plus, some people don't even, like, do dailies all that much. But we do dailies, like, literally every day. And, like, even without XP, usually me and Jared gain, like, 15% of our bar just from doing 5 of these dungeons a day for, like, daily. So usually after doing everything in a day, just, like, for the daily missions, we usually gain around, like, 20%, I'd say. It's, like, all the stuff we do. But also, most people, as you can probably see, like, people's responses when they see, like, my inventory is that, like, I'm stacked. Because, like, the money I have and the items I have. But, yeah. We're almost done. We got only a couple more runs left, Jared. Plus, another thing, Tycoon, is, the other way of getting XP that you can do is fishing. Which basically, if you click your stamina bar, it shows life stamina. I guess you can't do it in stage. But, yeah. And basically, you just have a life bar, like an energy bar, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. And you can just AFK fish. It just picks up fish for you. If you just, like, you know, are using, like, the bait and all that. And then you can turn in the fish for EXP potions. And that's a pretty good way of getting levels. Like, last time I turned in all my fish, I gained, like, 5 levels. So, that's definitely a really good way to get XP as well. But some people also don't do that. Because I used to not do it just because like, I thought it wouldn't really be worth it. Like, the amount of XP for, like, the resources and money it would use. But it's definitely worth it. Plus, also, one thing that's also cool, Tycoon, is that, some of the masterclass stuff also helps out with getting EXP, at least with synergy effects. So, it's just, there's a lot of stuff you can do to min-max a lot of the EXP gain and stuff, because it's also a matter of, do you want to be gaining more XP, or do you want to be clearing dungeons faster? You know, because if you're clearing dungeons faster, you're technically getting more XP, but at the same time, if you're getting enough XP to outweigh the time, then it's like, it's more worth it that way. Plus, you could also run a full XP setup and then have someone else just basically carry you. So, there's a bunch of interesting dynamics for it. Because a lot of people team up when going for XP. So then, like, everyone can just run EXP stuff. Or have one person just not running EXP stuff. Because I think some people even, like, buy people. You know, like, buy carries, basically. Not with, like, IRL money, but, like, oh, yo, I'll give you, like, 10 million ED to do, like, 30 minutes of farming with me. So it's just, like, it's a very, good system. And everyone gets paid. It's kind of like, in Raid, It's like, imagine if, like, with Eidolons and stuff, like, the people who, like, carried actually benefited from helping out new people. That's how Elsword does it. Like, if you already have completed raid, and you do raid with, like, a bunch of, like, noobs or whatever, you get, like, a special, like, currency that you can use to buy, like, rare items and make money. But then you're also carrying people that need help. So, it's just, like, I really like that as well. Plus, Elsword updates their game every 2 weeks with, like, updates, even if they're not all good, but, like, keeps things interesting. Because most of them are, like, quality, maybe not most of them, but there's, like, some occasional, like, huge quality of life updates that are, like, super nice. And they, like, actually, like, update, like, UI and stuff like that. And, like, balance out characters very often as well. So it's very nice. Because, like, it's almost like they believe in, like, fixing the game instead of just adding new stuff to mask all the bad stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Because, like, this game is already, like, compared to even what it was, like, 6 months ago, is a lot different. And especially if you look at, like, if you looked at Brawl 5 years in the past, you probably wouldn't even see much of a difference at all, except a couple less characters. You know? But, like, if you looked at, like, Elsword, like, everything would be so different. Like, all, like, the UI and stuff would look different, the items would look different, the stages would be, like, so, like, limited and play out differently. Yeah, we only got a couple more runs, like 2 or 3. Probably more like 3. Like, not including this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, but like, say, Tycoon, we've already been grinding for like 2 hours, right? And it's like a 3 times EXP day, and we're running like a bunch of like the EXP stuff that you'd be able to run. And like, we've probably gained half a level. And that's including having 30 bonus stamina. So like I said, people who have like higher than us, it's like they play a ton, or have like played like a ton. Because like there's some people who climb like 11 levels during one of these events, which is literally like using 1,000,000 like stamina pots and crap. Like that explosion, you not just see that huge nuke?
No. I was looking down at my consumables, so I could have missed it.
Classic. I did 5% very quickly. Might only have 2 more. We have 8 stamina.
Pretty sure it requires less than 4.
I don't know about that. Because I'm pretty sure it takes us like 4 minutes a run, including like all the stuff in it. You know, like loading in and all that. And then it costs about 4 stamina a stage. Either that or it's like a 3-to-3 ratio. Because we can get about 30 stamina done within the 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's also another thing, Tycoon, is that all, like, farming is usually done in, like, increments of 30, because that's when you can, like, re-get buffs. Like, every buff lasts, like, 30 minutes. Like, Spa buff, or House buff, or the Harmony Festival buff, Gate of Darkness, potions. They all last, like, 30 minutes. So, yeah. A lot of people will farm more than 30 minutes, but, like, it's, like, you re-get buffs and stuff like that, and, like, people can leave if they want to. Yeah, honestly, the outdoor community is also really nice, because, like, most people are pretty nice. Like, if people are, like, whales, it's not like they're like, no, I'm not. Or like, oh, I'm not gonna help anyone. I'm just gonna, you know, be OP and then complain about the game being too easy, even though the only reason I'm this far is because I only spend money, you know? It's just like, they help out other players. So it's nice. Because, like, usually if you have, like, any questions, people are willing to help, or it's like you really need help with something. Like, even if it doesn't help the other person, sometimes they'll just be nice and help out. So, it's nice. Plus, like, there's, like, people at every part of the game. Like, there's, like, so many people who are, like, early game, or, like, mid game, or end game. So, it's like, no matter what part you're in, there's, like, people willing to help. So, I like that as well. Because I know, like, in some games, like, even, like, Wizards 101, it's like, there's not a lot of help. Except for, like, if you're doing something end game. Same with, like, Destiny and stuff like that. Oh no, I didn't continuously attack an enemy.
Yeah, I can tell.
What
That
do you
thing
mean?
has so much range.
What does?
That's the screen nuke right there. You're in chaos.
Green and Chaos? That's not even with a giant spot. I don't think, yeah, no.
Dang.
It's pretty crazy.
Why
I know I
that
use
as
it.
a clear? God.
I sometimes do, to be fair. I think I might have a gigantic, though. Yeah, so it looks like it probably consumes, like, 3 stamina.
Yep.
So I guess it's like we complete them in 3 minutes and uses 3 stamina each. It's not bad, because that's a good amount of runs. But it's also not too many, I feel. To be fair, I can say it's a little overwhelming with getting the stamina buffs, though. Because, like, that's literally an extra entire buff.
That's like,
you know,
a little over 40 runs.
In total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Because I think we do about... How much do you think we do in, like, a buff?
43. I don't know.
Because I know we do more than 5. I guess it would statistically be around 10.
Yeah.
So I guess we do about 10 runs of potion. And since this one takes about, what's it? 4 potions. 40 runs.
Yep.
40 runs for like half a bar of EXP. Interesting.
I think I've gotten a bit more than that.
I've gotten a little bit more than that. Like, I'm like 57 right now, but I also did level up, so I was a little bit behind as well.
I'm not sure if I've leveled up today. Probably not. Seeing as I'm at 90.
Yeah, probably not. Or you would level up, like, right at the beginning.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'd also recommend doing the fishing or turning in your fish, because that'll get you a couple levels for sure.
At least do the fishing every day.
Yeah, well, that's the more important part.
Yeah. Man, you know what's crazy? In the past 2 days, I've spent 100 guild coins on only me.
That's fun. But it's also all your guild coins, so.
That's a good point.
Plus, it's not like you have to
see
do
how
it
many I
every
spent
day.
on guild storage.
See, I will worry about doing SDs and stuff once I'm, like, below 100. You know, for, like, the XP medals.
Yeah.
Because, like, I have, like, 2 stacks and still, like, 40 or something right now. So it's, like, I'd rather just have to have, like, 1 slot and then just kind of try to keep up that at, like, try to keep that at, like, 100, you know?
And are they in special or materials?
I think materials.
182.
Yeah, I have more than that, but not by much. Like that, you don't just see that nuke just right there. Just
No.
You'll have to look back in the stream, but it's literally just nukes. Okay.
Oh god, yeah, I saw it on stream.
I told you, just a random nuke out of nowhere, it just blew
I
everywhere.
didn't expect it to literally look like a nuke.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. You might be able to level up from this then, right?
Maybe. 94.8. Gonna be close.
Possible, it's possible. Turn in a couple of fishies. It's not really that important though once you already have the more important stuff maxed out. I really wish I would have maxed out, well, I don't know. I wish I would have like maxed out ED before item drop rate, I think. But at the same time, I guess it's like, it doesn't hurt. Just a little bit less SD, or ED now.
Yeah.
You know? Instead of like losing out on drops. But like drops are only really like just the random resources anyway, so it's like, I feel like it's not that important. But maybe it's affected more than I thought. But I also feel like if I would have had ED gain maxed out, I'd have a lot more money.
I think I'll make it.
How much is that?
50.
Ooh, yeah, probably then. If you could do it. You know?
Exactly.
I did 1-260. I'm guessing you use a continuous move though, or your actives.
I usually use Ace in the Hole or my arrows.
Yeah, I mean that would explain how you'd get it.
Yeah.
Since it like consumes one at a time. It explains why I don't get it.
Yeah. Classic Whirlpool. Just slurping up my arrow strafe.
See, I don't mind getting the consume mana on like Shadow Vein because it's kind of funny. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like
I don't understand why it happens.
What do you mean?
Because like it's so weird. It's like consume mana, but it consumes your mana for you.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have mana.
I think it only does it if you actually have mana. It just takes away any mana you're gaining.
Maybe it's have too high of mana regen.
Anyway, so I guess after this we'll get some dinner and finish that episode of Slime Anime, and then Shadow Adventure.
Shadow Adventure.
Yep. You know it.
That doesn't even make sense.
I'm gonna miss this unlimited fighter pot.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hit the double one. I only hit the first guy. It's weird how it's hard to steer the very tiny hitbox Shadow Bolt in the lag storm we call the game.
Yeah. Time to turn in some Glockium. Hey, I made it.
Yeah, that looked like a level up. I still got a couple spaces left before I got to turn in Glockium, you know what I mean?
That's not how I see this.
Yeah, I got like five left, you know? Plus maybe next time I go to...
I'm saving my ancient diamonds. It's not like I'm gonna like turn them into the treasure hunter cube.
I don't even know what you get from treasure hunter cube.
Actually, you can get golden accessories. Maybe I will turn them in.
However, I will get rid of every other coin thing. Like the ancient gold
Yeah.
coin. And some of this blacksmith material. Okay. I usually just get rid of my aqua and stuff too, because like, I never make food items. And, what's it?
My
Or drink
materials
items.
tab is usually pretty open. Not
Mine's-
for long, seeing as I'm rocking like 5 stacks of like everything but whole green flour.
Yeah, I just don't know if I want to get rid of aqua and stuff, because I do want to use to make drinks, but drinks are the things I don't use when I use food. You know? So it's just like, it seems so useless. Which one's used for the
Yeah,
food?
I forgot you could even like make drinks, because like, you know, you can't make food.
Yeah. Just made 25 mil off of some useless materials and like ancient coins. That cleared up to a special spot, more Glockium.
Yep.
Let me check my fish out real quick. You know? Got a good bit of minnows.
You have like 30 meters, you know? Like say
Huh?
you have like a special tab to material tab to rigor gear kind of like thing. Run out of special space, you turn your Galactium. Run out of material space for that Galactium, try your Rigmore gear.
That's not usually my thought process.
It's for me.
My thought process is just sell my Galactium on the market.
Wow. That's
for
a good point. I have way too much Spectral Amethyst.
Yeah, you only need Spectral Amethyst, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because it only takes like 3.
It's always such a nuisance to feed my pets.
Oh yeah, that takes way too much Galactium for that to be worth it.
What? To use? For, like,
To craft.
Oh yeah, to craft. No. It's definitely just better to use Spectral Amethyst.
God, I sold none of my earrings.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I've been selling them for pretty cheap though, like 10 mil.
9,
Because
11,
like,
12,
I just want to get rid of them.
13 earrings.
And like 10 mil's honestly worth it to me. Dancing in the moonlight, everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fun and natural sight. I'm gonna check my board really quick. I sold none of the earrings. It hurts. So many earrings. I'm just gonna sell them for 10,000 again.
God, if anyone wants 9 stacks of Galactium, I got them covered.
People do. I find it weird that people buy Galactium though. Like, I feel like, are you really that needed for Galactium? That's like the easiest thing to farm.
Yeah. Unfortunately, now I have no spaces to sell my 13 earrings.
I'm gonna try to sell my earrings.
Either way, food time.
Yeah, I think I was gonna do something else first, but now I don't remember. So I think I was gonna feed my Asia pets and also transfer any coins and check my mail. Make sure I don't have anything in here. This is my board. Okay. I don't think I have neon in that. Okay. Are you still here? Did you already go up to foods? Okay. Varnamir raid cubes. Gotcha. Looking at Gucci. Okay, so I guess I don't have any on this character. Nice. As long as I can get my heckin' sage stones, I really don't care. Okay, I don't think I care about any of these other things. Oh, those are shining though. It only costs 5? Yeah, I'm gonna snag those. Shiny imprint stones. A couple of those. Oh, I can get 5 of those. Thing with those, I guess. Nice. I don't think I wanted any of these, so I guess I'll claim medical drill. Well, they're gonna disappear. Dang, that was very worth it, honestly. I'm gonna tell Jared once he gets here. I also didn't realize these were magic wardrobe tickets. That's even better. Boom, 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 boom. Cause that's just like, I can just look cool. Okay. well, chat. We're gonna hop off. Actually, I could put into my... whatever. Yeah, we're gonna hop off. We made some good progress today. We got some cool items. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Tomorrow, though, as long as the event doesn't continue another day, we're gonna be starting our Labie for some Master Road stuffs. Or not Master Road, just for the Masterclass Synergy buff things. But, we're gonna eat food, watch a little bit of anime while eating, and then we'll be back with some Sonic Adventure. Jared's struggle to get the remaining emblems he needs. So, yeah. I will see you guys later. Peace. Put the end screen, you know? Wait for that to show up, then,